It's currently 6:37 in the morning, and whilst you're probably asleep, I've been jogging.
Yo, I've been out here, dude. I've been joking.
Anyways, I found my entire college application. And I thought, why not embarrass myself on the internet? So today we are gonna find out why Pomona College let me in. Hi, in case you're new here, which, let's be honest, most of you probably are. I'm Grace, I'm from Zimbabwe, and I'm a rising sophomore at Pomona College in Southern California. And if you watched my first Get to Know Me video, you would know things got a bit busy. So I thought one better way to reintroduce myself than read the college essays that got me into college. So I genuinely haven't read these since I submitted them. I've read my personal statement, but not the supplemental essays. So I am very excited because this could either go in two ways. I could either think, wow. Or I could think, wow. And spend the rest of the day worrying about why admissions officers let me in the first place. So let's get into it. Okay, so for the first essay, it was elaborate on your choice for a major and a minor. And at the time, I thought I was going to major in stats, math, which is still on track because I am a math on the stats track and CS major. And I thought I was going to minor in art.
Bombastic side-eye.
Okay, so let's read it. In a vibrant array of colors, I arrange my clothes in neat piles. My passion for color coding extends beyond clothes, as I find joy in maintaining order for accessibility and aesthetic appeal. When I discovered how data can be structured to convey meaning using statistics, the concept of using organization in a STEM subject ignited my enthusiasm. This was coupled with the determination that I wasn't going to let statistics crush me after being warned that it was difficult. As I look toward my future college home experience, I am excited to join the Association for Women in Math, inspired by its mission to empower women in mathematics at Pomona. Okay, I actually don't hate this. I don't hate it. And I completely forgot that I connected my color grading to stats. And I think looking back, this was a pretty smart way to answer the prompt. Because instead of just saying, oh, I like math. I mean, they've probably heard that multiple times. I like math. I was like, okay, let me connect this to something that is already a part of my personality. And I think it worked. And I also love that, 18, 17, 18, 19-year-old me was basically saying, people told me statistics hard, so I naturally decided to do it anyway. And that's honestly still very on brand because it's one of the reasons why I'm pursuing computer science and stats in the first place. Like, I think I'm genuinely interested in the subjects themselves, but I also think that some of my determination also comes from the fact that, like a lot of people are like, I'm gonna suffer, and I know I'm gonna suffer, but at least I'd rather do it, like, suffer doing the things that I love. You get
it?
And now, about that minor. That definitely didn't happen. And if anybody asks, I never said that.
Come on, none of it's true. None of it's true. It's BS. They made it up.
And I also mentioned joining the Association for Women in Math. And finally, in math, I don't think I ever joined. Well, I'm planning to in my sophomore year, but we'll see. I think I'd give this essay an 8.78 out of 10. I don't think it's the essay that got me in, but I think it did exactly what it needed to do. So now let's go on to essay 2. For this specific essay, I think there were multiple prompts and you had to choose one. So I chose the one which says, at Pomona we celebrate and identify with the number 47. Share with us one of your quirky personal, family, or community traditions and why you hold on to it. Okay. A Saturday evening and I enter the lounge. Brother, how old are you? 2. Sister, they're pretty, sis. Pretty sad. Mom, I thought we agreed those things don't leave you alone. Me, these Barbie dolls aren't bad. They're vintage. Everyone laughs before I start presenting on Barbie, a texting featuring 2 Barbies, one black and one white. Welcome to our Saturday showdown. Each week, my family and I gather to share the insights from whatever we've watched recently, as I passionately discuss how this cartoon gives children a better glimpse of the world, teaching respect for everyone regardless of race. I realized this tradition is sharpened my critical eye and sparked my curiosity. It dawns on me that I cherish this tradition, not just for the laughs, but as the glue holding my family together. The connections we build in these moments transcend into deeper conversations that enrich our understanding of each other. Oh my God, wait. I love this one. I actually cooked on this one.
Let him cook. Now. I said, let him cook.
Honestly, I think what makes this essay work is that it's not trying too hard. It's not like a life-changing moment, and it's literally me talking passionately about an animation. And somehow I managed to connect that to my family and to curiosity. And I think if I were an admissions officer, I would probably remember this applicant too. And if I were to write this today, I wouldn't change much. I'd probably tighten a few sentences, but the story itself is still very me. And since I think I could, I'm going to give this a 9.92 out of 10. And now let's move on to essay 3. There were 3 prompts for this essay, and I chose one which reads, reflecting on a community that you're a part of, what varieties of perspectives from the community would you bring to Pomona? I am the thin kid. My agents barely know my name because they don't have to. It's easier to refer to me with a 3-syllable word, spaghetti, than one, Grace. By the start of high school, I'm starting to gain weight, and at the end of grade 9, I am finally in shape. This change leads to significant changes in most of my relationships. It's now easier to make friends at school. I am picked first for sports teams and everything is improving, yet I remember what it's like to be an outsider. I never forget what it's like to be different. Since then, I vow to always work to include everyone, and inclusion has become a priority to me and engraved into my identity that I carry with me. I confidently raised my placard, ready to make a speech with a resolution presented in our Model UN session. At the mention of my country's name, I excitedly rise and walk to the front. After my speech, multiple delegates raised their placards with questions and amendments, and as I respond to this, I realize amendments and the questions have become the norm. No matter how flawless I believe my resolution is, there's always inquiries that arise. This consistent feedback has taught me that there's always room for improvement. And now I approach every situation with an open mind, eager to learn and grow. And this is a mindset I hope to carry to Pomona. Wow, I genuinely forgot how personal this one was. And I don't think I've ever talked about it publicly before. But spaghetti was actually my nickname that students in middle school, primary school were calling me, and I absolutely hated it. Imagine I was now writing about this event 6 years down the line, and it had made such huge impacts on who I am today as a person. I totally forgot that I mixed it with the Model UN. somehow into the essay, but honestly, I think it worked. I think that the transition could have been smoother, it could have been better, but I think even though they are a bit unrelated, they both show two important things about me, because one of them taught me empathy and the other that there's always room to learn. So I'm actually really proud of this one. I'll probably give it a solid 9 out of 10. And so these were the essays that got me into Pomona. I actually expected to cringe a lot more.
I never expected it.
I do not by all means think these were the most perfectly written essays, but they sounded like me, and I think that's what matters. And if I could give one piece of advice to someone who's applying, considering applying right now, it would be this. Stop trying to write the essay that you think admission officers will want to read. They already know you're hardworking. They already know you're passionate. They have read those essays thousands of times. What they don't know is why your family debates Barbie movies every Saturday. They don't know why you color code your wardrobe. They want to know the little weird stories that belong only to you, that no one else can tell. So just sound like yourself. You're already impressive enough. If you enjoyed this video, if you made it to the end, make sure to like and subscribe. I post videos about college life, being an international student, productivity, and honestly, whatever else is going on in my life. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!